Hi guys, thanks for checking the video out. Steve Buzza here, and today's video talking about Jon Rahm and some comments that he made prior to the Open, and really gave a great insight into where he is with his game. So Jon Rahm, it's hard to argue that he's not in the form of his life. I think he is in a great position technically and emotionally, and I think that emotional element to Jon is a huge one, and I think that's why he has been so successful the last few months. But he made a great comment. So he works with Dave Phillips TPI, so very much looking at how your body moves affects how your swing should look, feel and perform. And with Jon, and this is the comment he made, and this is what I loved. He said, look, I've been not trying to change my swing for like the last 10 years. You know, he seems very secure in the relationship with his swing. And I think there's so many people, both at the elite end of golf and people that just play at a club level, that aren't in love, aren't in a relationship that is good with their swing. You know, they're always looking at tinkering, what could I alter? Whereas I feel like Jon Rahm is looking at what can I refine? Why does my swing work? And it's got a lot to do with the TPI background. You know, I've been very fortunate. I've been out to TPI. I've spent a lot of time learning about kind of the TPI philosophies. And what Jon has done awesomely is get a swing that suits his body. Quickly, he's very tight in his right hip. So you'll see he doesn't turn his hips a great deal. That shortens his swing. Jon actually can't do this, you know. So in his lead wrist doesn't go into extension, flexion. Doesn't go into the extension. He's better in the flexion. So you see that in his swing at the top. And he said in this interview this week that he was born with a club foot, you know. So that's something that again is in his body DNA. So it appears in his swing DNA, you know. So that's what I think a lot of golfers can learn from Jon Rahm, is he's refining what he has. He's looking, so his swing is evolving, but it's evolving with his body. You know, he's trying to just, you know, make his body move as functionally as it can to accommodate his moves. So for instance, you get this position, you know, what we would call a bowed position. You see him performing so well with it, you probably don't want to copy it. It's actually quite a compromised position in terms of strength. You know, we want to be here, kind of move into it in the downswing. You know, we look at like a Dustin Johnson. A Dustin Johnson and a Jon Rahm positioning very similar. Imagine if Jon Rahm decided to swing it longer like DJ, but DJ has far more mobility. So can you see, by trying to get there, there'd be so much tension he wouldn't be able to move. Something that's interesting is sprinters tend to be tight. So power, when it comes from a muscle perspective, a little bit of tightness tends to help with power output. I did a video on Tony Finau's swing about impulse and are you a sprinter, are you a long distance runner? I feel like Jon Rahm is more of a sprinter, you know, so he can be a bit shorter in his swing because he has that explosiveness, and the explosiveness can come from the tightness. A lot of us, I'm definitely not that guy, you know. So if I go short thinking that I can like get loads of tension and then explode, my body just doesn't do it. So I have to swing longer than Jon Rahm to create a swing speed similar. You know, he's going to beat me, he goes shorter, he's far more explosive. That's where he creates his speed, but it suits his body. We have to be careful, especially club golfers, careful looking at Jon Rahm's recipe and going, I'm just going to do that. I use Jon Rahm, Brooks Koepka. He's got a very, I call it a caveman swing. It's very up and he just thumps down. You need a lot of speed to make those delivery dynamics create good shots. So these swings look really simple, but unfortunately they probably won't let you play your best golf. even if you start to recreate them, you might actually do a good job recreating them, and the desired ball flight just won't be there. So factor in how your body moves. If you have limitations, don't try and then just, I'll just ignore it and try and swing through the pain or the tension. I'll accept the tension, I'll accept some niggling injuries, because it's not going to help your performance. You'll get these niggling injuries, so then you won't be able to practice. It won't be as fun playing. When your friends ask you to play back-to-back days, you won't want to. So find the swing that suits your body. Jon Rahm has done that. Jon Rahm, very comfortable in his own swing mechanics. A lot of tour pros aren't. I'm not going to name names, but you can probably, if you look down the leaderboard, you see people tinkering, trying to find that secret. The secret is probably finding a move that suits your body. Your body will then try to cooperate with you. If you and your body are cooperating, you're going to shoot your best scores. So really excited for the Open. I think Jon Rahm will do fantastically well. Again, happy with his mechanics. He seems to be really happy in life, emotionally. He's going to be hard to beat. But as always, get some comments down below. Have you tried to change your swing and realized after spending a lot of time trying to make an alteration that your body actually just rejects it? It's not a case of can you or can you not make the move. Your body rejects it. Your body doesn't want to make the move. And as a result, you played worse golf. Get those comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching. Stay happy, stay safe, and I hope to catch you soon.